Cichlids are the aquatic equivalent of dogs. They are highly intelligent, incredibly interactive creatures that recognize their owners and actively observe the room around them. But if you decide you want one, you immediately run into a wall of choices. There is an entire encyclopedia of at least 20 distinct, readily available varieties waiting for you at the local fish store. Most beginners fall into an obvious trap. They walk down the aisles and pick a fish entirely based on its vivid, striking colors, completely ignoring its biological and behavioral needs. The result is a total system failure. You end up bringing home a fish that rapidly grows into an aggressive tank boss, a creature that uproots your aquatic plants and slaughters your other fish. To guarantee success for your first aquarium, we have to ignore aesthetics. We are going to ruthlessly filter that encyclopedia of 20 species down to a single bulletproof beginner choice. Our first logical filter is biological footprint and maximum adult size. This animated diagram shows exactly why massive species must be immediately eliminated. Watch how a tiny juvenile fish expands into a massive adult, its geometric volume drastically overflowing the rigid dimensions of a standard 20-gallon starter tank. They physically outgrow your setup in months. The second filter removes fish based on territorial aggression. We have to strip away the notorious African Mbuna group. African Mbuna are a specialized group of rock-dwelling cichlids from the African Rift Lakes, known for their intense, lethal territorial disputes. This top-down schematic displays a territorial heat map in a standard aquarium. You can see how a single aggressive fish claims and viciously defends up to 80% of the tank's floor space. Managing that behavior requires advanced husbandry techniques, like precise overstocking to diffuse aggression, or building complex, visually blocking rock structures that beginners simply cannot execute. Applying those two constraints causes a massive reduction in our viable options. The giants and the hyper-aggressive varieties drop away from our original pool of 20. Failing to respect a species' physical footprint and innate aggression guarantees the collapse of a tank's ecosystem before it even truly begins. The third filter is invisible, but it ruins most beginner tanks: strict water chemistry demands. We have to eliminate the water chemists, species that require pristine, highly specific aquatic environments to survive. This pH scale compares the environmental needs of those delicate fish against standard tap water. The highly narrow, stable bracket represents the delicate species' survival zone, such as highly acidic blackwater conditions. Blackwater refers to soft, acidic aquatic habitats naturally stained dark by decaying leaves and wood. A novice trying to manually maintain those extreme parameters will almost certainly cause wild fluctuations, leading to immense stress. Surviving these three ruthless filters leaves us with only a tiny fraction of the original encyclopedia, a category known as dwarf cichlids, which are species that naturally stays under 4 inches long. That leaves exactly 3 final contenders that fit this profile. All 3 share the distinct traits of small physical size and high environmental adaptability. Passing these strict filters proves we have isolated a micro-predator class that fits standard tanks, tolerates standard municipal tap water, and actually forgives beginner mistakes. The definitive winner from the encyclopedia of 20 varieties is the Bolivian ram. This illustration highlights its biological textbook features, showcasing the fish's vivid red and gold coloration and its highly compact physical proportions. Its primary physical advantage is that its maximum size stays strictly under 3 inches. That makes it a perfectly manageable fit for a standard starter aquarium. It also possesses incredible chemical resilience. The Bolivian ram has a unique ability to thrive in a wide range of standard, unaltered tap water conditions without succumbing to stress. Behaviorally, it maintains a remarkably peaceful temperament that allows it to coexist safely with smaller, non-cichlid tank mates. Compare the chaotic disaster described earlier to this reality: a peaceful, well-planted community aquarium where multiple small fish move harmoniously without chasing or conflict. The educational value of the Bolivian ram is immense. It safely teaches a beginner the fundamentals of territory management, water quality monitoring, and complex diet formulation. Mastering this single, forgiving species is the essential training ground.
You need that experience before you are truly ready to tackle the other 19 fascinating varieties in the Cichlid Encyclopedia.